Hi guys, welcome back from spring break. Hope you super enjoyed it. Super awesome weather we had if you were here. If you weren't here, lucky for you. Um, Obviously, I'm not here. I know you just thought I looked like Mr. Lindstrom today, but no, it's actually Mr. Lindstrom and I'm not here. So we do have our test tomorrow. So I wanted to first go over the papers you guys did over the break, the one that says the take home spring break one. So here are the answers. Check them. If I go too fast, you can have Mr. Lindstrom rewind or pause as needed to check all of your answers. Okay, there's the bottom of that. And the last one's on the back. Okay, if you have any questions on those, I'm sure Mr. Lindstrom would be happy to explain those. Right? No? Maybe not? Okay. Okay, here is a little test preview. Looks like there are 18 problems tomorrow, 100 points total. Find the domain of the function, write it in set notation and interval notation, so you'll have to do both. Find the domain. This time they want it in set notation and interval notation again, so basically the same problem as the first one. Simplify, so we're just factoring, canceling. We might need to factor out a negative, rearrange the top. Again, guys, if you want anything, should I let you pause? I mean, I'm not here. Do what you want to do. If you need to pause it and check something, that's up to you guys. Okay, again, you are factoring, removing factors of 1. Of course, that just means it's on the top and the bottom, and you can eliminate it. Looks like you're going to need to know the sum and difference of cubes, so if you don't remember those, get those memorized. Okay, more factoring and canceling. Remember, you can cancel vertically, diagonally, but not horizontally. Divide and simplify, so you're just going to change it to multiplication, flip the fraction, and then cancel. Same idea, but here you would have to factor as well. Find the least common multiple. You have 3 polynomials. You'll want to factor and then find your least common multiple. Subtract, so you need to get a least common denominator. And it looks like here you're going to have to rearrange and take a negative out to make them the same. And then remember what you're going to do with the negative that you've taken out. And then remember you need to simplify as well. So don't just do the operation, you also need to always simplify. Again, subtracting, get a common denominator first, so you would want to factor and then find the common denominator and then subtract. This one we showed you different ways to do it, but realize that this is one basically polynomial, rational polynomial divided by another one. So think about how you would rearrange things there. Okay, same type of idea here. Solve. Remember that you do need to check because it's possible your answer would make a denominator 0 and then you would need to eliminate that choice. That is how you would get no solution. Again, same thing. You're going to want to get common denominators, get some things together first to make that easier. Same thing. Okay, and then we get into our word problems. How long each one would take to do the work individually. Okay, this is basically a ratio problem, proportion. And then you've got your traveling and your speed. Remember the formula for that. Okay, so that is what your preview of what your test will look like tomorrow. If you have questions, I will be back probably by the end of 5th period. So if you have questions, you can come in during lunch or 7th or 8th period. That would be fine. After school is fine. You could stop in before school tomorrow, or if you get here late, you can come in whenever you get here. So I apologize for not being here the day before a test, but if you have questions, please find me sometime today at the end of 5th period or after, or sometime in the morning tomorrow before your test. Okay? You have the rest of the period to study and review your work and hang out with Mr. Lindstrom. All right, find me later if you have questions, or, of course, ask Mr. Lindstrom. Thanks.